Welcome to the third video in this series explaining the use and configuration of the service catalog in ServiceTonic. In this video, I will show you how to create a service request item. Before creating a service request item, we will need to create a ticket template that we use to automatically create tickets for the service request. To do this, we'll go to Administration, to Service Desk, and to Quick Tickets. From here, we select the Templates tab, and then we'll click on the plus to create a new template. I will enter a title, and from here we can also select the team which tickets with this template will be automatically assigned to. I'll select the Service Desk team. We can also add fields that will be automatically populated by this template, such as the title, we can also set the template to automatically select a value from a drop-down menu, such as the category, and determine the status which a ticket will be in. For example, open. We can also determine the roles which will have access to this template. I will select the three popularly used roles or commonly used roles. We can also attach a file to this template. We can also add sub-templates to this ticket template, which will create sub-tasks related to this ticket. For example, we can select 3 sub-templates, and then we can enter a numerical value which will determine the order in which these tickets have to be closed before the master ticket can be closed itself. But we won't be using that right now. Next is the translations. We can set a translation title for this ticket template in each of the 9 languages. Okay, we should all be done, so I'll click on Save. And now we can go ahead and create our actual service request item by going to the CMDB and selecting Create a C, or clicking on Create a CI. And then we'll select the CI type Service. And from here we can start creating our service request item. I will enter a title for a new service request. We can enter ID, which will be used to identify this request easily. And we can also set the status in which this service request will be. I will select operational, so it will be usable immediately. I will enter a descriptive title for our new service request. We can also enter a summary. We scroll further below. We can select the ticket template that this service request item will use. We will select the template that we've created before. And we can also determine in which category of the service catalog this service request item will appear. We can also add additional fields to which the user can enter data to add more detail to our request. For example, the username field, and in which department the user requesting the new software is a part of. We can also set the rights for these fields. I will set them both to be required to submit the request. And we can also add an image to our service request item, which will appear on the service catalog. We can add multiple images if we wish to do so. We can also add files to our service request item. Before we can save our ticket, we have to determine the access permissions. We'll do that by clicking on the Access tab from the header, choosing the request fulfillment to be enabled. We'll set this ticket or the service request item to be available publicly, and which departments will have access to it and from which locations. I will select all locations. Okay, now we can save the service request item and we can go ahead and test it from the user portal. From here, I will go to the service catalog, and here we can see our new service request item has been added. I'll quickly request it and fill in all the required fields that we've created. And click on Request a Service. I'll switch back to the agent portal, go to Service Desk, and view all tickets. And from here, we can see the ticket has been added. And we can see the fields that we've selected in our template, such as title, status, and SLA, have been populated, and more importantly, it has been assigned to the Service Desk team as we've chosen to do. That concludes this series of the use and configuration of the Service Catalog in ServiceTonic. Thank you for watching.